Prismatic Vista. Delighted Halfling. Luino says, I know it's still a little ways off, but do you know if we'll be seeing you at Eternal Weekend, Chris? As of right now, I have no flights booked, no hotels booked, nothing, and I'm not sure if I'm going to make it. I have a lot up in the air right now as far as just life. So it's a bit hard to plan, but I will, if I do plan to go, I will, of course, make an announcement on that. Yes, that is a luxurious purple 90s MTG official hoodie Dennis is wearing. Thank you for pointing that out. Links are below. Links are all over the place. Go check our merch shop. Get a hoodie. It's getting chilly.
For a dual land, he's like, wait, doesn't it go to play tapped? I was like, yeah. He's like, oh my god.
At least where I am, it's getting chilly. I don't know about all the other time zones. You know how that goes.
Well, if I'm gonna have to draw.
All right, just spending a turn here, putting Yuri onto hand. Not that it's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is going to be 80 this weekend. That's true. It's like going to be weirdly hot here in New York, at least, or in the Northeast,
I don't think so.
or whatever. Ponder for Marat.
No, I don't really play that format these days.
Yeah, I mean, I like spent a bunch of time putting the list together because I was so excited about it. And then I realized that no one actually knows my
Taller Eric, who lives up in the mountains, says 77 up here tomorrow, maybe dropping Sunday. 77. Eric lives in the wilderness. There's like no people for miles and miles. Drinks from drinks water from a nearby creek. Teferi Time Raveler comes in from Marat. Brainstorm and response. How are you even watching this, Toller Eric? You have internet? You have internet out there? It's probably some kind of satellite thing.
I have no idea. I was just lying here.
Someone downloads the video and rides it to Eric on a horse. Exactly. Do what you have to do. All right, more brainstorming happening.
All right.
Okay, before damage, flash in one more. Sure. Clean that for the extra. And this becomes a 2-turn, so you take 2. 15.
Okay.
Audrey's message just caused a scary thought. Imagine best of one legacy. How terrible would that format be? It would be trash.
Okay.
Archer Saga.
Yep. Now think about
Pass the
that.
turn.
Yes.
When in 10 years when we have a legacy on Arena, I hope they don't make best of one legacy. That would just be terrible.
I'm gonna flip
Last 5.
and then pass turn 2.
I will take 2. Yep. 13. Gonna fetch and response. Just saves.
Here's a ponder for Dennis.
Yep. Me. So I'm middle until
If there was best of one legacy format, what would you play, chat and YouTube commenters? What deck would you play in legacy best of one? The more unhinged your answer, the better. Tame Humans is getting live stream fatigue. It's possible Legacy will be on Arena in 10 years, or something very, very similar to Legacy. That seems reasonable.
Draw step?
Oops, all spells. Oh, God. Hype Train Conductor Scott's his Opalescence.
You can bounce a land with that?
Of course.
Yeah, should go back to 18? Yeah.
All right, Dennis discovering how powerful Teferi Time Raveler is in real time. Bounces Urza's Saga.
What'd you mount? The siege.
The siege,
Ritual.
rituals.
Dredge, Enduring Ideal, Doomsday. Yeah, Best of One Legacy would suck so bad. It might even be worse than Fallen Empires. what was that format somebody suggested on a recent stream? Fallen Empires constructed, block constructed. 83% favored for Sneak and Show, said Twitch chat at the beginning of this match in the prediction poll.
Do you mind if I? Yep.
Triple Homelands draft. Yikes.
Many cards? Break. You got it.
Play versus building?
Yep. Triggered. Yes.
And then I will.
Okay, this is after the main thought trigger. Okay, so you're returning some lands. You're returning aliens. Okay.
All right, Green Sun Zenith X's 3 is happening.
288.
Mud with Titania's Song as finisher. Oh, dear. And it's Leovold coming in.
I think that legally, yes. The card is clear.
1, 2, 3, 4. Reroll 5.
What happened with Mastermind's acquisition? I'm not sure what you're referring to. Here's Show and Tell hitting the stack. It gets force. Pitching Urion. So where's the Saga hit the board once again?
I'm trying to make you discard cards. And you're like,
May as well. Show and tell when you
Right? This is
12.
it's like, damn it, my gold card trade control is stuck in my hand. Do I have to take Lily on it?
Force pitch split decision. Down 11. To copy a spell, basically. Because we're always going to vote defense. Resolve?
Oh, yeah. There's a couple of cards that access your sideboard in Best of One in Historic. I don't remember what they are off the top of my head, but like Karn the Great Creator is one, I think. I don't know. There's a few.
Okay.
Green Sun for 3. Yeah.
Another Green Sun for 3. Can't respond with Teferi Time Raveler on the board. So Marat free to do whatever he wants. Uro. Okay. Getting Uro online.
the force of vigor be with you.
A Mindslaver deck? That sounds fun.
I've actually wondered that and just I don't really know the answer.
It doesn't seem. It doesn't seem like it.
Bit unusual to see Urza's Saga in a Sneak and Show deck, but Dennis likes to experiment. He has Sneak Attack.
Keep on the fetch. Okay.
Keep.
All right, that's just going to be a pass the turn after that. Caracas is pretty good, but if you Caracas a Emrakul, let's say, that's snuck in before combat, before attackers, they can sneak attack it in again. So Caracas only gets one use, but as long as your opponent has open red mana, they could just keep sneak attacking.
Yeah, it just swamps it.
Sneak attack in Urza, Lord High Artificer. Yeah, that seems like a good plan.
Swamp. You got a force there? No?
I'll leave it ponder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 0.
I'm sorry? I'm just trying to figure something out.
All right, escaping Uro. Dryad Arbor comes in.
Gonna go to 4, draw 7 first. That's a painter's line. Natural blue.
Sure.
What are the colors?
Yeah, Worm Harvester, you're absolutely right. This is not very sneaky.
Yeah, so it is nice.
I'm gonna bounce here. Kill Teferi and
And at
bounce
this
it.
point I have to block, yes.
Okay, Teferi goes away. Bounce, sneak attack. Pass the turn.
Am I taking Mind Break track?
Yeah. No lifeline. Amazing.
What does Dennis find here? Just Lotus Petal? That's not that exciting. What would be the weirdest thing to find? I don't know.
Like, there's a couple ways to go. I was gonna get the bounce. It's in the shadow. Get the bounce. But I was like, I think we can actually like run over either on a track.
What does Dennis find? Welding jar? Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to have cards like Shadow Spear, right? I mean, what does this deck have? I see Lotus Petal has been pulled to the front. I'm trying to see what else is in there. Needle?
Target my troll.
Looks like Needle has already been rejected. Needle could name Caracas, I guess?
16. So.
Take 2.
Okay, just a Lotus Petal. That's just not very exciting. Yeah, I think Dennis triple sleeves. Tapping 3 mana. Sneak attack. There was 1 mana floating.
Activate sneak attack.
Sure.
Sneak attacking in Emrakul. We're not trying to figure out what can be sacked here, maybe to Annihilator. Caracas, as I said a moment ago, can bounce it once, but not okay. Not activating Caracas, not forcing the sack of Lotus Petal. Interesting. I guess just gonna bounce it here before damage, is my guess. Don't really know.
The artifact 6, not enough.
But you kind of wanted to get sacrificed at the end of turn 2. Marat's at 22. Yeah, you just trade the pedal for tapping Caracas, exactly.
So you're getting 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You trigger the beanstalk point.
What did you keep? Did you keep a force hand?
No, I kept this.
Oh, to get breaker, yeah.
And I was 1 man off from getting you there, but I put in.
Yeah, you need more mana.
3. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. I must have
Although, good game. That one.
Marat's going to be taking this hit, it looks like. Caracas is on the list of cards to sack, it looks like.
When you got the Undercity Informer and only cast it as 2 spells,
Delusional Kraut is Marat in the chat saying that
2 minus 15 is what?
But I guess I was like.
wanting Emrakul to die at the end of turn was the plan here.
Oh, 7. Perfect life total for 1 more monster.
I just brought in like every anti-combo card and took out my win cons because I figured there'll be plenty of time to win the game.
All right, so Marat has Uro and 3 lands in play now. Emrakul shuffle trigger is happening.
And I need more than
And mill you out or and deck you.
I need 2 more monsters.
That's a pretty good one.
They haven't played paper magic in a while, so.
Are you're on the standard list still?
Yeah, it's pretty standard. Yeah, I'm not doing anything crazy.
Go to combat.
Yeah.
I'm playing Leyline of the Void in the sideboard in the fourth spot.
6
You
and
are.
7.
Yeah, 3 Xanadu Swarm, because they're getting worse.
They're getting so much worse now. They don't kill. Bowmasters fucking kill them.
Yeah, I don't bring them in the Bowmaster.
Yeah, but it's like a lot of the control decks play Bowmasters now, so yeah, kind of sucks that slot is a little bit dead.
But it's still very good against non-black control.
Yeah,
non-black
it's just
focus.
becoming so much rarer that it feels
Yeah,
not as helpful.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, 5 cards in.
Yeah, but
5,
besides that, I was sideboarding the Memory Journey for a while, but now it's like
Yeah, I go back and forth on that. Practice. I also sometimes don't play the reanimate. There's like other lines you can do, so I like.
Green Sun Zenith X is 2 on the stack. Mr. Rainforest got cracked. Marat didn't search for land just yet.
When you cast the first Cabal Ritual, it comes into Cabal Therapy comes into play. You can sack it to the second Cabal Therapy, and you get it again. It triggers after it's in the graveyard.
Maybe Dennis has a response to this Green Sun Zenith.
And defense play. Graveyard.
I will be getting an Island Spell.
What could Marat find here on X's 2 that causes big problems?
I don't like it in the scenario that you have under Informer and you draw Bridge from Below and Narcomedia. Because then you
Therapy, you get
X's 2.
into play.
if you therapy
I mean,
from below in your hand, you're down to
I'm thinking of like every card that could be in that slot. Like, is it going to be Outland Liberator?
But if it's in your hand, you therapy yourself, and it comes into play,
Priest?
and then you can do it. Yeah.
Which priest?
And it's just a black card,
Don't
so
want to
you
force
can
that
put
7
them
life facing a 6 powered creature.
Not going to be Containment Priest.
fine, I'll play a 5 stack.
No, you can't get Containment Priest here.
This is so hard. Alright, that resolves. Alright.
I like the 4 Narcomedia
So I know.
Has to be green.
There's a lot of cases where it's better, and when you have a bridge, it's just so much easier.
Well, we're about to find out. Collector Roof? Does that do anything? Doesn't seem exciting.
Find your myself.
I'm keeping him.
I was like, finally, a card from Universes Beyond that I can play.
Kodo thing, I think. Maybe.
Let's see, isn't it?
Yeah, okay. That's fine.
Okay, just Ice Fang Coatl. That's not that exciting.
Alright. Glad I didn't force that one.
WKER actually got there, but to the
No, it's a green sun for 2.
to the magic card.
There was a fetch, yeah. Okay, so drawing off of Ice Fang. Yeah, it does have Death Touch, but that's just not that exciting. A regular land drop made and pass the turn.
2 games with a beat down.
Yeah, yeah.
While playing this deck for a year or something like that. So they feel so good. Have you won any games?
I've won one with the beatdown.
Yeah.
But it's always
Yeah, lethal power on the board. That's something, yeah. But I think Dennis is going to be activating Sneak Attack here, is my guess.
Below.
yeah.
There's a Traxa. That's pretty good.
You might have been against this deck. I forget.
I mean, when I was playing that on MTGO, whenever I saw help decks, I would just like try to mulch an Oracle in hand, which is obviously like a bad thing to try to do.
That would be a pretty fun way to use it.
The Urza Saga stuff is kind of weird. Needle, Ponder, Brainstorm.
this is an enchantment. Yeah, it's an enchantment. Okay. Alright, yeah, I'll take these.
That's Ponder, Brainstorm, Needle, just for like Memory's Journey, I guess?
Yeah, because it lets you always have the
All right, so 5 cards drawn or put into hand here, I should say, from Atraxa. Dennis gonna help out and keep them face up for us. Gonna fire off the Brainstorm and hoping to find Emrakul.
I don't know. I think the Xanthic Swarms are still good enough against a like wide enough variety. It's worth playing 3.
I was also wondering if like that spot should become defense grid, but you never really have 2 mana. You don't want to overstart the card.
Delusional Crowd is Marat in the chat. Think I had Aluren in hand. Color was a concern at the time of Annihilator. Selecting a green mana over Caracas. Pretty sure the reason I grabbed Coatl was to desperately dig for Recruiter to win the game, assuming no counterspell to Aluren. Seems reasonable.
Yeah, it's so satisfying when they like show you their hand. It's like force of negation.
Seems like Dennis is still digging.
Dredging was such a like a cool tactical match. I didn't even think about that.
I like the Chancellor.
And here's Ponder. Taking a look.
So you can't actually use your Thoughtseize because you don't have an extra black mana. But Chancellor turn 1 always protects you. But
Yeah, I've considered switching to that. I don't own the Chancellor because I'm lazy. I'm not so...
it makes Chromox go to worse, and when you're on like the draw, it's obviously not as good because they just play a land and keep the force anyways. When you're in the play, they can keep a force hand. It doesn't matter. You can beat them force hands.
All right.
No, I see the merit to it. For now, I prefer Thoughtseize. I've been winning longer games against
Island cycling now.
Yeah, I just saw that the vintage list plays Chancellor. And I'm gonna try that. Then I was like, wow, I can get 1 Chancellors. They just don't
Basic Island.
game 1. If you
Okay.
not everyone talks about this card. They're just like, oh, it's the old stack. And then like, you have the Chancellor, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, so the player is confirming that a land drop was already made this turn.
Someone's face down there. I've done that. Yeah. One time I went, moved to end step, discard Chancellor, and I started with Chancellor.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like another creature is available. Another Brainstorm.
Yeah, it makes me wonder if there's another version of this deck where you're playing more reanimates.
Digging like crazy here.
Reanimates and you scam people.
Yeah, I guess I was thinking like Entomb for Balustrade Spy.
Oh, yeah. What they need is to print more double face cards that enter untapped.
Yeah.
Because then this deck will, like, more untapped black sources would be insane.
Yeah, I don't think they should.
Puts 2 back. Sacking Lotus Petal. Gristlebrand.
I've considered some of the like cabs.
I know, me too, yeah.
None of them like have any decks on the front side.
This is the thing. If you were to play...
Oh yeah.
I mean, not just
I
that,
tapped the wrong one. I knew one of them had vigilance.
Yeah.
Because
Because when I tried playing in Modern Rakdos Belcher, that was the whole thing of like,
I go to 2.
you are playing those, you
go
get
to
grief for free. You can do your grief.
They both have
Oh,
one.
they both have. Sorry.
One sometimes, sometimes turn 2.
You gain
And then the other
14.
thing I
You're
did
blocking
was
the
I
Bristlecrab?
played
Yeah.
Wishclaw Talisman as my second
Yeah, you
tutor.
go to
Makes sense to block Gristlebrand here. Don't want Gristlebrand still to be alive after combat. So Dennis goes back up to 20. Ice Fang trades with Gristlebrand. Atraxa will be sacrificed on end step.
Belcher deck.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like Marat has much time left, but managing to put up a fight. Attacking with Uro will draw a card, gain some life.
I'm at 14. You gain 3, you're at 5.
I mean, like, hey, like, did it give a shit for?
Yeah,
1, 2, 3. Full hand, right?
I have 7, yeah.
Looks like Dennis has a couple of forces of will in hand. Critical spells from Marat will be highly unlikely to resolve.
Using your mana.
Do you have any photos of your, like, just like all your favorite lands? Because my wife gives me kind of a hard
Brainstorm's fine.
When did you get those anyway? Did you get them like a long time ago?
Sorry for the bad matchup. I was honestly excited. I always like to get a lucky matchup, but I just had to play Hay Bears, which was an awful matchup. Played lands for the 4th game one of the weekly in a row. Me and Shane have been paired for the first match.
Yeah.
For the last 4 times we've both been here.
I don't know if I can do that. I'm already terrified just with having
You can't tell your wife how much. So happy to get a matchup. That's a good matchup.
Gotta pick them up before you get married.
Seriously, ain't no way this is happening. I'll be up. Alright, good luck.
Play Chalice the Void, X equals 0.
Step back.
Yep. Trigger. 6 down to 6. Yeah.
Fetch.
Yeah.
Fetching going down to 4 now.
Good game. What was your hand? 2 duresses, a show and tell, and a cunning wish. I needed an omniscience or a creature, and then it would have gone off. Yeah, I had an Utamara in case you got like one thing that was good. But I was like, I don't think this is gonna be enough. So like, actually, if you got an omniscience, and I had an Utamara, I could have. Then you cunning wish in response to cunning wish. Yeah. Omniscience, but when you countered the first chalice, I was like, I think the second chalice was really good.
And then I will Green Suns for 2.
so many. You guys say a green sun every single turn.
I keep throwing the ones I.
Yeah.
Okay, another Green Sun for 2. Will this just be another Icewing Coatl? My guess is yes, based on the last Green Sun for Icewing Coatl. Okay, this one will be a Collector Roof. Okay. So shuts off Lotus Petal.
No, I don't have an opportunity to sack your response, right?
No, because once Green Sun resolves, it just enters. And then I will pass it to
The rest are my way to get rid of counter spells. So like the thing is, I was like, surely I will draw in counter spells because like I was like I have a chalice hand. For whatever reason today I just packed.
Advantage bar is still to the left in this game, I think. Here's a Ponder for Dennis, looking for a creature.
Counter spells? I was like, yeah, like surely like this, and I drew 0 counter spells the whole game, so I was like, go ahead. Hopefully I'm not dead.
These are not monsters.
Needed like an action piece that was not getting it.
Ponder shuffle.
Ponder. Yeah.
And I'm going to take 2 minor misstep carpet.
Brainstorm. Keep ripping.
Another Brainstorm. Is it possible that Uro and Collector Roof are going to win this match? Okay, here's another Atraxa.
trigger on the stack. I'll fetch.
Okay.
So 3.
Melt down with swords.
I will attempt to swords it.
Yeah, I was definitely not playing around with that.
Highly unlikely this will resolve. Force, pitching, show and tell. All right, that's game 1. It goes to sneak attack. No companion indicator card for Marat, which is a little bit of a suboptimal play. Mulligan to 6 for Marat. Cracking Misty. Gets a trap.
because it's converted mana cost on target darkness, and it can kill a leyline binding. That's,
All right, Carpet of Flower is not too bad.
blown out by
Good start to the game.
I have a leyline that casts Helm, they let me activate it, and then they leyline binding my way. And I Helm miss it.
And a Carpet of Flowers for Dennis as well. Wow. Didn't expect that.
In the board, the spot that
But I guess we saw Dennis had green mana, so why not?
the creature, one goes from black with trigger 2 black. That one is pretty good against the big slug deck
So
too.
both players with Carpet of Flowers. Dennis does not have an island. That's a Taiga in play.
Yeah, I was playing for a while. I still think it's
Makes
good.
things interesting.
So I got absolutely wrecked in my
No, the Orion is in the companion zone. Prismatic Vista getting correct here for Marat.
Oh yes. On Moda 5, that sucks. And you're on this deck. Yeah. Now that we have
Basic
matchup
planes.
much better than it used to be. I am fine playing against your deck.
Maybe about to remove this carpet.
Yes, I think it's not anymore. I still think it's a close match. Like, we both have so much action.
Yeah, Prismatic Ending.
Hard, I have low match.
Prismatic Ending. Remove carpet. Exile pile on top of a deck box. Wow, that's an interesting strategy right there. Haven't seen that one before. Scalding Tarn pass.
Oh yeah, a lot of people are playing that.
I've never played it. I was gonna play it today, but I couldn't find it.
I mean, I've seen a bunch of people playing it recently. It looks good. I guess because it survives both.
So many times.
It's just like, the reason I stopped playing it is because I don't want to pay 8 cash.
Meddling Mage comes in, naming Show and Tell. So Show and Tell cannot be cast.
Children and Bowmaster in SU feels real nice.
I think that deck's very good.
But it mulligans so badly because we don't have.
Yeah, you don't have any fixing.
And we have so many color slams because we're playing.
Urion to hand. Pass the turn.
It kind of solves that, but then I think you have to play the baubles with it too. Maybe not because we're on the vaults now, so maybe we can get away with it. That's a good question.
I really think that the version
All right, a double fetch here. Bringing Dennis up to 4 mana.
Do the tendrils with for sure.
one basic mountain.
Trying to get a basic mountain to get around this carpet a little bit.
The thing about Chromox though is you can ancient to Chromox and have Oppo or like theoretically original help, whereas ancient to Mox Opal doesn't do anything. So it's circuit. It is. But it's interesting now that we're in Vault of Whispers. It is interesting that maybe we have enough artifacts to do it.
And Sneak Attack is on the stack. Force pitching Urion. It's countered. Marat will have access to 2 additional mana now.
Getting Helm sucks if you already have a Helm, but Karn be able to get Wish Claw and Wish Claw for Wish Claw also then doesn't do anything when he gives it 2 blue.
Yeah.
It is. He does it. But then you just should be on the test version.
All right, 1 blue floating. Casting Brainstorm here is Marat.
Leyline. It feels good.
Looks like Dennis has Force of Will in hand. Didn't protect Sneak Attack that turn. At least it seems that way.
Yeah.
I also don't think that if you do that, you don't use the versus something.
Probably not, because you have like more than one path to win already.
He's gonna have whatever color he needs. Then I started thinking like, oh, you know, Leyline binding and also.
You can get to 6 mana, right? So like,
Yeah, exactly. Well, especially because then you
I
in
mean,
terms
you're
of
like docking or 7
Wasting.
yeah, then seven is talking about. But if you're on Leylines, Leylines are great also because sometimes you just bargain your Leylines. Right? Like, there's so many things. Yeah, you got the. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So maybe there's something there. We just don't get to play the hate cards.
Green Sun Zenith X is 3. What are we finding this time? Maybe Leovold again?
would have gotten the Monarch, I would have died before you got the Monarch. You were at 17. No, game one.
Could be Leovold. I'm sure. Okay, it's going to be Uro. Uro will hit the battlefield, do its thing. Yeah, Uro does work great with carpet, that's true. Okay, now fetching up an underground sea. Ponder.
Used, so we can watch the VOD, but I do believe that I might have been a 9. I might have made a mistake, but you used Leyline Binding on the troll, so I didn't gain into life. The first time I followed you did, so you did gain into life.
If you're just joining us, that's a meddling mage naming Show and Tell, so Show and Tell cannot be cast. Urion is exiled. It's no longer available in this game. Got pitched to force. Another sneak attack. This time it will resolve. That gets a thumbs up.
You need to be more vigilant when keeping your... Because I thought you were at like 15 or 17. Yeah, that's why you couldn't attack and kill you.
Yeah, to add the mana.
Thinking. Yeah, two still, right?
It feels like we're in a sweet.
Yeah, Veil is such a beast.
Yeah.
Veil's an insane card right now. I mean, like...
Literally, I've been on a rug, tempted to run back like
red
carpets.
Use one red.
Yeah.
Alright, making red mana this time with carpet. And going to Prismatic Ending, removing sneak attack. Attack for 2. Pass the turn. Those Prismatic Endings have not been bad in this game.
I feel like
They're always like easy.
So incredibly powerful against
I used to play a version with strength.
There's a brainstorm for Dennis. Trying to get things going. Can't cast Show and Tell. At least not right now. I know from playing against Dennis, Dennis does run some number of Fury. And that could be a way to remove Meddling Mage at some point. Also, a Braid is likely in the deck. See how this goes. Ponder.
that's good tech.
And he also ran over Delver.
Yeah, no way. Yeah.
basically was able to...
But now that they have
Ponder shuffle.
Drag Dusk is a hilarious card. You can play in Legacy.
All the Delver players got you.
Oh yeah. You can't gain life against Delver. Come on. My favorite thing is like when you get a Shadow Spirit and play against Delver.
This Urza's Saga. Haywire Might. That could potentially blow up carpet, and it does. Okay. So Haywire Might removes Carpet of Flowers. That shuts off 2 extra mana for Marat that they've had access to for a couple turns now.
None of their creatures
That
could
basic
stand the
plays.
It's so good.
I'm just gonna bounce my Saga again.
Fairy Time Raveler will bounce Urza's Saga. Not bad. Stack for 2. Dennis down to 11. Oh, did you guys miss the life gain from Mike? Yeah, maybe. I didn't see anyone change the life totals on there. Swinda says, just saw a clip of a guy from L.A. or Louisiana, we don't know, visiting New York, asking for a scooped bagel with cream cheese and getting yelled at from the deli. Had to look up what a scooped bagel was. That guy deserved worse for asking for that. I mean, I don't condone yelling at your customers. I personally don't eat scoop bagels, but I know people that do. And they do. I accept it. I accept it. I have no problem with it. It's fine with me. You want to scoop your bagel? That's fine. There could be good reasons for that. Do whatever you want, everybody. Think I give a crap? Here's Uro. Why even have a bagel? Yeah. Lewinell says it's fine for a shop to say no way. There are like, and this goes for all kinds of businesses in New York, there are some businesses that just think like it's appropriate to be nasty or dismissive of customers that ask questions. And not a fan, really. Not a fan of like the New Yorker stereotype where the people are not friendly. Sometimes that's true, and I'm just not a fan. Respectfully, heck no. Yeah, that's more my language right there. All right, making a construct token to chump meddling mage here.
An island.
New Yorkers are kind, but not necessarily nice. Yeah, I don't know. The not nice thing, like I hear some longtime New Yorkers act like, yeah, I'm a New Yorker, I'm not nice. But like I don't understand who's benefiting from that. I don't understand. Like why not be nice? Just be nice. It's not hard. All right, Night of Autumn is found by Marat. And it will be blowing up versus Saga, I guess. There's always like these cartoonish people that are like, "This is New York. I'm not nice." And it's like, shut up. All right, looks like Marat won that one.
I was so fucking mad. I was like, I can't believe they have an empty hand. Because like I win the game and I fucked it up.
And like the thing too is like the siege is unforgiving because like you just click and it's done.
It's
you know,
done.
like, confirm.
Yeah. I was so mad, especially because it was a final league. Like I was killing the league and I was like, are you kidding me now? This is
Okay, this is now turn 1 of extra turns. There's a ponder. Both of these decks are capable of winning this game. We'll see how this goes in game 3.
sticker boxes for the Eternal Weekend. I bought all the cards. I started playing it on.
Murad is in the chat saying, I never win with the actual Aluren combo. You have to do better, Delusional. Do a better job.
Like Goblin deck. And this is basically that because the idea is to put a bunch of power on the board with haste in one turn.
Yeah. So I used to play Muxus.
Okay, here's a brainstorm for Dennis.
Dude, so many times I've lost that deck where like no hands, no board, top deck Muxus.
Yeah, no, but that's why I didn't realize it.
Muxus give it and Muxus take it away. Because if you play Muxus, you only, like, I don't remember Muxus killing you.
Nasty Colors, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
So like that deck, I was like, oh, but it's like such a glass cannon. Then I was like, wait, if the game goes long, you can top deck ringleaders, matrons, like.
I mean, a show and tell. This is turn 2. Show and tell is unlikely to be game winning. Dennis trying to figure this out.
He's the one that makes copies. Well, you have the Snoop make a copy of itself because it's not a legend. And the deck already plays. Usually at the end of their turn, their end step, so they stay to the next turn. But you also play Kirk Frostbreakers, so you can sack them all for mana. So there's a lot of piles you can do where you automatically win. And the deck's on the goblin where you sack goblins and it deals damage.
Like what? Oh,
Shock or whatever. Which is a card I thought was going to be like a bad stream card in the deck, and then I was playing against an Eshat, and I started picking all their blockers, and I was like, this card is so cracked.
that sounds cool, Delusional. Tomb Petal plus Show and Tell for sneak attack could win the following turn. Yeah, sneak in a couple of creatures and attack. It's possible, but now after this Ponder Shuffle, I'm starting to think that it's not going to happen. But we'll see. Can Marat win this quickly? New coffee subscription from the Ace Acosta. Thank you for that. New member over on our coffee page. Go find the links for that. CoffeeBot just shared it in the chat. Thank you. Welcome to the club.
How you doing?
All right, here's a brainstorm from Marat. I was beginning to say, is there a way Marat can win here? With 2 turns left? This is turn 3. So 3 and 5 will belong to Marat. Dennis only has 1 turn left in this match. So Dennis's chances of winning seem quite low. Passing the turn, so no carpet of flowers or anything. Turn 4.
I played with for a while, and I liked that a lot, but then it was like, you're like the super buffs to no rod, they're like a little bit slower, now that I stabilize the board, I don't know. It's not that bad.
You just put 1 grindstone and 1 painter in it. It's like whatever. Just play that deck with 2 different cards. Go to 62. Just play 62 cards.
They go to 80.
I can't win. That's why I wanted to play Yorian last. Do you know how many lands?
Yorian lands?
Did you not see this? So it's
All right, that will be a draw. Hands get revealed.